talking a little bit about Hurricane Lee. So overnight was a Category 5 storm. So then we just learned that it's decreased, but like a couple of mile per hour winds.
Have you ever seen like an Olympic weightlifter? They pick up the weight and they kind of go like that, and they kind of lose it a little bit, and then come back up and lose.
That's what it's doing.
That's what a strong hurricane does. It loses a little bit of strength. The eye sometimes gets replaced by a new eye that develops, so it weakens, then it re-strengthens. So we'll watch. It's still an incredibly powerful storm. It's a Category 4 storm, 155 mile per hour winds, and here's a look at it on the visible satellite. The eye's still visible there, although starting to cloud over a little bit in the last few frames. And what you'll see is if it goes through an eye replacement, you'll see a new eye begin to form in the eye wall, right in here. And that new eye begins to grab all the strength from the original eye. And so while there's two eyes battling it out, the storm will weaken a little bit. And then when the new eye takes over, the storm has the potential to re-strengthen. That's when storms start to sort of weaken and then intensify again. As we track the tropics here, we're taking a look at it's all the way across the Atlantic over here, over now near more like the western Atlantic. The latest update from the Hurricane Center, winds at 155, so a Category 4 storm. Expected to stay right in that range for the next few days as it continues to move to the west-northwest. It may go back up to a Cat 5 again and then back down to a Category 4. That would not be uncommon. And the track hasn't changed that much, although I do notice it has shifted a little more to the north of the Leeward Islands, and the cone is more narrow, of course, because we're closer to that part of the track. And then this big bubble at the end here, because there are some questions as to where it will go. Moving west-northwest, that part is expected, and then it is expected to make a turn, and here's why. There is high pressure to the north, forcing Lee to stay where it is right now. It's holding it down. All storms want to move north as quickly as possible. Unless there's something holding it down, it'll do that. So once it continues to move west-northwest, it'll slow down a little bit as this high begins to retreat over to the east. Once that high moves over, there's nothing holding Lee down anymore, and it's able to move north along with a little help from some low pressure along the east coast of the U.S. This is the American model that has it heading up toward New England at the end of next week. One other thing I want to mention, there are two parts to the storm, of course. One side is typically the rainy side. That's the eastern side of the storm. And the western side is pretty dry. So as Lee moves up to the north here, that drier air circulates around down into the southeastern U.S., and we end up with drier conditions as long as Lee stays out there to our east. So we'll have a pretty dry week for most of next week. Pretty low chances for rain. Right now, here's a look at our area. Gorgeous weather. Lots of blue skies around and no showers right now, although we do have the potential this afternoon for some showers and storms to develop and move over toward the East Coast, especially late afternoon into the evening hours. Very similar forecast for tomorrow. Showers and storms. This is unrelated to Lee. Lee's too far away. This is just your regular summertime afternoon showers and storms moving on over to the East Coast both today and tomorrow. And then that drier air slowly starts to move closer to us. Rain chances down a little Sunday, Monday, and a big influence from Lee with that drier air moving in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday of next week. That's a look at your forecast.